Hi everyone! I've talked about the rape crisis in Sweden on some of my earlier videos, and this is really getting infuriating because now there was this new case of gang rape. And of course gang rapes are a pretty everyday thing where there are foreigners, like before all these foreigners from third world countries came, gang rapes were basically unheard of, like they didn't simply happen. But these people brought them with them. And now they are very common everywhere where there are migrants. And in the town of Visby, which is on the island of Gotland in Sweden, there was another gang rape of a wheelchair-bound woman. And these 6 men had lured this wheelchair-bound local woman into some apartment. And when the woman went to use the toilet, one of the men attacked her in the toilet. After that, they had carried the woman on the bed and continuously raped her for hours. And it was so bad that the woman actually got some sort of psychological breakdown because of it, and she's now in treatment. And the cops know who the suspects are. They actually arrested them, but now they have been let go to wait for trial as free men because they didn't use violence in the rape. They didn't have to use violence because the woman was paralyzed from the waist down. What could she possibly do to resist? So because they didn't have to use violence, because they abuse a paralyzed woman, it's being treated as if it's some sort of alleviating circumstance. And now Swedish people, they are just outraged over this. And there's a lot of talk on social media that seems pretty bad, that this might turn out ugly, because once people feel that they don't get justice, they are going to take justice in their own hands. And this isn't going to turn out nice. So these officials and these media, they have to stop this constant cover-up and trivializing this situation and mistreating the victims like this. Like, what did this woman do to deserve that? And that all happens in the country that prides itself for being the humanitarian superpower. Like, that's how they treat their disabled women. This is just absolutely disgusting. I don't know. I'll update this story once I get more information. I luckily have a guy in Sweden who gets this information for me, even though our mainstream media doesn't talk about this stuff at all. So here's what's going on. Thank you for listening.